2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those vegan guys. I thank you.
Hello, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And I'm sure you know by now, but together we are Those Vegan Guys. We're just back from a lovely trip down south. It's not really down south.
It's not down
is it?
south.
It's kind of just beyond the Midlands.
Yes.
Really. We've been to see our lovely friends in Yelvertoft, who we see not enough, really, but we live a couple of hours apart, and so we see them every few months.
As much as we can. Yes.
And our friend Carody said to us, hey, if you're planning coming down in April, why don't you come down at the end of April? Because there's going to be a vegan festival in Rugby, and they're about 10 minutes away from Rugby. So we went today.
Yes, Rugby's first vegan festival.
It was Rugby's first vegan festival, and we're going to show you some of the stuff we filmed there. But before we do that, I want to say thank you to our friends for hosting us again. And now our friends aren't vegan. They eat a lot of vegan stuff.
They do.
And they're slowly transitioning. They've got 2 little toddlers, so it is a bit more difficult, and I understand that. But whenever we go down, we are always completely catered for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's friendship when all said and done. And they understand that we can't cater for them in the same way that they do for us. As in, they don't ever they would never expect us to serve them meat. They understand that, you know, it's vegans can't give you meat to be kind, but meat eaters can do vegan food for their friends. So you're going to add a few snaps of what Kay made us last night?
Most definitely.
Are you going to add them here? They were quite fancy, weren't they?
Very fancy.
It was a lovely vegan lasagna. It was quite delicious, so thank you very much. And now we'll get on and show you what happened at Rugby's first vegan festival. How do? We're in Rugby. We've come down to see Kay and Ian in Yelvertoft, and we've discovered that Rugby is having its very first vegan festival today, arranged by Sonia.
Hey.
So, tell us why you did this, Sonia.
My name's Sonia, and I'm one of the co-founders of Glitz Family Indulgence, and we're a company that run events locally in Rugby.
Right.
And we felt that Rugby needed a vegan festival because I mainly eat a plant-based diet.
Yeah.
And I just wanted more awareness and just to bring, you know, local traders together into Rugby. So here we are, Rugby's first ever vegan festival, and
Brilliant.
it is a hit, and everyone's enjoying themselves.
Well, we've already been through one, so we're going to take you through in a minute to kind of show you the stalls and everything. Very well set up, great range of stalls, live music, which is rare for a vegan.
Thank you. We just wanted to mix it up a bit.
So is this going to be annual?
Hopefully, and we've got an event coming up which is called the Vegan Bells Christmas Fair on 10th of November. Kind of got a ring to her, Vegan Bells. I love it.
Yeah. And where's that going to be?
Same venue.
Brilliant. Keep your eye out for that.
Amazing.
We'll take you inside and show you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
read you this new definition of veganism, okay? Veganism is a way of living that seeks to exclude, as far as is possible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of animals, which extends beyond dietary considerations to the avoidance of all types of animal use or abuse, including harm to their natural habitats. It includes a moral duty to actively oppose animal exploitation by encouraging and educating others to become vegan, what we do on those vegan guys, with the core aim being the eradication of speciesism. And I'm really proud to be stood here with Tony Harris, who coined that. Tony, tell us how this came about. Because there is a kind of abridged version of this, isn't there, which is the Vegan Society.
Yeah, the Vegan Society definition was actually coined not by Donald Watson but by his wife Dorothy, contrary to popular belief. It was by Dorothy Watson at a dance in November 1944. And so for 75 years now, people generally kind of the default has been to follow the Vegan Society definition. I've been a vegan myself for 36 years now, since I was 17, and the last sort of 10-12 years I've been realising that not a lot of vegans are contributing actively to the veganising other people, to active vegan education and contribution. Some people like to use the word action, or use the word contribution. So Ronnie Lee, who is the founder of the ALF, came to me a few years ago and he said, Tony, can you tell me, like, fundamentally, what's one of the reasons you might suggest why people are not contributing actively towards the education of others? And I said, Ron, the only person that can educate someone to go vegan is another vegan. Not even a vegetarian can educate someone to go vegan. Because if they did, they'd already be vegan themselves, wouldn't they? I said, so we're the only ones who can do it, and the only way we know what we know is because, like with everything else in our lives, you either read something somewhere, or by someone passing you information, or you see something somewhere, so someone doing a demo, and it gets you thinking, it lights those few first sparks. And I said to him, fundamentally, the Vegan Society definition, I think, is one of those things that is kind of in our way now, standing in a little bit in a way, because it doesn't really inspire people. It doesn't suggest to them what they should do. It talks about what you shouldn't do. It talks about you shouldn't eat animals, which is well. If we're a vegan movement, you've got to have the word anti-speciesism, or the word mention of the word speciesism, because that's the stem of the problem.
When we see the videos of animals that are being rescued, and they are in a field for the first time, and that joy, just joy of running on grass and being in the air.
And this is what people are presented with, because when someone's looking into the counter of the supermarket, they're looking down at those lifeless packages. They're not hearing the screams. There's no noise involved. They're not looking into the eyes and seeing the pain and the torment and the trauma. They're not seeing that, so they're not connecting with that as effectively a person, a living entity. And being the eradication of speciesism, if we were an anti-racist movement or any other social movement, you've got to kind of mention exactly what it is you're against, and it is an ism, this speciesism, the superiority of humans based on no rationality at all, simply on identity difference, to try and reduce the destruction to natural habitats. Because the destruction of natural habitats, as everyone's becoming really aware now due to David Attenborough and all the other amazing programs on TV, is the second major way after animal farming that humans impact on and kill non-humans. It's huge. It's a huge scale. We know what we're doing to the oceans. People are becoming abundantly aware of that now.
The Amazon rainforest.
And it's horrendous, Every single fish in the ocean containing plastic, mercury, parabens, PCBs, all the rest of it. I mean, we've got to leave the oceans alone as well. And I'm not saying to people you should go screaming over the hills like banshees, be going 100 sab or whatever suits you.
Talk positively about
Everyone
veganism.
can do something.
Share recipes with people. It's all about promoting
a good life
Exactly.
for us all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tom.
But anyway, all I say is support the vegan flag. We want the whole world to unite under the vegan flag globally to provide a single identity for increased awareness of veganism.
Yeah.
So there you go. A good day was had by all. When we left, it was still buzzing.
It was.
Wasn't it? It was filling up nicely. Lots of great stalls. We've done what all people do when they go to a vegan festival. Bought loads of treats. Had a fabulous cheesy jalapeno sausage roll
Oh yes.
from Vegan Junk.
Vegan junk.
Vegan Junk. She
Yeah,
was
on
called.
the video.
Fabulous. Very much looking forward to trying the cream cheeses and the seitan bacon that we bought from, what are they called? I had it before. You saw them in the video, he showed you the menu. They're there. Harrington's or something. Harrington's Foods.
It was a fabulous festival.
It was really good, and it's the, aren't they, Lorna mentioned, she's not called Lorna. The young lady that organised it mentioned something in November.
Yes, of course, yes. So that's going to be fabulous as well. Whether
Yeah.
we'll get down for that, I have no idea, because this weekend really was a bonus, as Paul has said. We were staying with friends. We were told, obviously, by Cody about the festival, and we didn't realise it was Rugby's first vegan festival.
No, we didn't.
So that was amazing. One of the things I think we've learned from going to a few vegan festivals over the years is that the smaller ones are generally the better ones.
Yeah.
I think they, understandably, a lot of vegan festivals try and cater to the masses that are year on year increasing.
Yeah.
So it's a real catch-22 between bigger venue, more people, but for us, I think the smaller ones...
More intimate. Well, you got a chance to chat with people.
Yeah.
And, kind of... We went to Manchester Vegan Festival beginning of this month, was it?
I think so, yeah.
April 2019. And it was at the Manchester United football grounds.
Yes.
And it was too big. It was chocker packed solid. Everyone was getting security checked on the way in, which never normally happens at a vegan festival, which meant if you went outside you couldn't just go back in, you had to go back to the back of the queue. And it was just, we genuinely didn't have a good time there.
We struggled a little bit, but I think also that's us personally. I think some people would go to a festival like that and really buzz off the atmosphere.
But we can only talk from our own perspective.
Of course,
and I'm saying that I was uncomfortable. It didn't feel nice at all. It was, the queues for food were 50, 60 people long.
45 minutes to an hour. Easy.
Yeah, but this one in Rugby today was small enough and intimate enough. It's still very busy and buzzy, as you've seen, but we were able to chat to people, and our friends came along with us, and we all had some grubbinses.
Yes.
And we bought grubbinses for our tea tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching this. It was a random throw together video. We took the camera and thought, let's chat to a couple of people.
Gave me a chance to try our fancy new rig out with the camera attached to it, which is quite fabulous.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. So as always, look out for other stuff. Check out other stuff that we've got on our YouTube channel.
Please do.
Lots of interesting content now.
Please like and subscribe. Please share, because we'd love to get up to 500 subscribers, and we're literally a dozen away. So please do like and subscribe. Please share our work with your friends and your family, because, you know, we're alright. Down to earth veganism with Paul and Jason. Hey, we do love you.
Love you.
Love you. Please be excellent to each other, and we'll see you next time. Hey, if you're watching this, you've got to the end of our video, so well done for that. And we appreciate you watching. We'd love it if you liked this video, shared it with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel, and
click the bell for notifications.
And that way you find out about all our future videos. And there's a lot coming, honey, let me tell you.